Hi, this is Susan Ortega, and I'm going to be presenting my 5-minute lesson today on mandalas. I had talked about this in my focal point lesson, and so this is my finished product that I believe that you will be able to make by the end of this lesson. As we think back on what our elementary careers have been like, because I know that we're all 5th graders, and this is our 6th year of being in elementary school, starting from kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, and now in 5th grade. It would be important for us to remember that these years have kind of flown by, but many different things have happened in them. After my students complete their initial thinking worksheet, where they're going to be detailing who their teacher was, what age they were during that grade, and what are their best memories, they're then going to select 3 different memories to feature in their mandala. Now let's get started. You're going to need a 12 by 12 piece of white cardstock. Each person only gets 1 piece of cardstock, so it's very important that you use your cardstock carefully. Thankfully, cardstock has 2 sides, so if you make a mistake on the front, you can flip it over and have a brand new blank surface on the other side. At your table groups, each group will have 1 safety compass, and you will also have a series of templates, and I have them here. And these templates have been pre-cut and pre-taped. These are in the correct sizes, and you can use the outside to make the large 10-inch ring, or you can use this open template that can be placed directly on your cardstock, so that now you could trace the interior of it and make your full ring. If you use the open O-shaped ring, you can center it on your page, tracing the outside as well as tracing the inside. Now you've made 2 of your circles. Next, you'll put this inside, and it fits inside like a donut hole inside of a donut, and you'll make your final 3rd circle. That will leave you with the 3 layers of your mandala. Since we're choosing 3 years, your outermost layer is the year that is closest to what you are now. Now, I went ahead and made a mandala for us to work from. Because I plan to take the center out of my mandala, I have made a 4th ring. For those of you who feel like you can do a little bit extra, this is an option if you want to take the center out. We can cut this center out so that you actually end up having a donut-shaped mandala as opposed to having a completed circle mandala. Let's start. My first objective is to take and make a 10-inch circle. I've made my 10-inch circle. Next, I'm going to make a circle that has 2 inches between the next ring so that I have space to decorate and actually put up the artwork or pattern or even just color that I want to reflect my time in that grade. Next, I will insert my final ring. Now I have 1 ring, 2 rings, 3 rings, and I am ready to begin my mandala. Now please don't forget, I'm doing the more advanced mandala, but it is perfectly okay to have a completed circle. I want to think about what my years meant to me. And so for me, I want to think about when I got glasses in the 5th grade. That was a very important time for me. So on my design, maybe I want to make a pair of glasses. I'm going to draw it back. Next, I want to make the arms that curled around my ears. And then on the opposite side, I'll make another arm. Because glasses have 2 sets. Now my first pair of glasses were really thick. This was before the lightweight feather lenses came into being. And so they were nice sized Coke bottles. Now, if I want to, I can use words. So in this case, I'm going to write the word glasses. was in the 5th grade. Now, I can put anything I want to inside of my mandala, and it's okay. I can make a pattern, I can make a design, I can put words. Let me show you my finished product. This is a mandala I made about 3 years in my elementary school life. I went to an elementary school, the same one, for kindergarten, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and it was an old school, so we went there for 6th grade too. In my 2nd grade year, I had a teacher who kept points. Those points were how she determined whether or not you got to go to the treasure chest at the end of the day. In my 1st grade year, that was the year that I discovered multiracial identities. As my mother, who is Asian, and traditionally that's referred to as yellow, was always my mother, but now she was somebody different because she belonged to a different racial identity than my Caucasian father. Some of the other races that I encountered that year included a mix of Asian and African, Native American and Asian, as well as Native American and Latino, Latino and African. And then in my kindergarten year, which is what should be in the center here in your most innermost circle, is your oldest memory, just like the rings on a tree. When I was in kindergarten, someone dared me to try to cut an electric cable. Now that cable was still plugged into the wall. That could have been really bad. And all I remember my teacher saying is, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We always want to make sure that we present our memories so that we can preserve them and protect them. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.